Welcome to Shattered Ships, brought to you by Fandom Encounters. This is your DM Matt, guiding you on your pirate adventure through the seas of Corsair. Join our party, the Human Fey Wanderer Ranger Tesha Gwyn, played by Bobby, the Sea Elf Pirate Kensei Monk Trigger, played by Seth, and the Owlin Swords Bard, played by Alan, as they do their best to navigate this new world and find their place in it. In Corsair, where piracy is freedom, and freedom is dangerous.
Speaking of social faux pas,
Speaking of social faux pas, our party has just realized the leader of Cursed Cove is a dragon, having come to Gilda's keep. Seen a bit of evidence, perhaps more than Gilda thought you would put together. Gotten a prize of sorts, but also unraveled a bit of a mystery, collecting the breadcrumbs coming together to form a loaf in Kachi's mind. Upon not a phrase that is used, as Kachi has pieced together that Gilda Deepmaw is in fact a dragon presiding over her hoard, which is all of Cursed Cove.
Gilda Deepmaw is her name.
Gilda Deepmaw.
Gilda, what are you gonna do with all those eyes? Can I have them? Never mind, I don't want them. Actually, you should destroy them. Oh, maybe we could just give them back. What happens if you get another one?
Another eye. I crush it and cast it off into the sea.
Right. Yeah. Maybe we should stop doing that. Have you considered burning them?
Is that different?
I suppose it's an option. I simply.
Do you have any way of burning eyes?
I have a fireplace, and I have a fireplace in my chambers, and I believe there's one downstairs in the sort of the ballroom as well.
Oh yeah. That would be like
Pretty hot.
I'd say that'd be pretty metal, frankly. That'd be like, whoa, burned eyebrow. And it's like in a ballroom, and I'm just imagining like lightning flashing in the background, and you just being like, ha 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 ha, another eye added to the pyre, and it'd be really cool. Anyways, um, Coral.
Wait,
So
do you have any other missions for us?
I mean, my intel is somewhat
Rip the head
limited. I
off.
suppose, did the Royal Rumblers that you defeated, did they give any indication of who's in charge or other factions?
They just mentioned that there is someone at large, that they
Yes.
do have a boss, but that no one really ever sees them.
Unfortunately, yes. They were dangerous, so that needed to be taken care of course. It would be nice to get information from them, but we have Kettle downstairs. I know that she used to have a team of sorts, so I'm hoping we can sort of coax information out of her. I know you all are somewhat close to her and to Marilyn. If she trusts you perhaps more and was able to sort of tell you the names of any other teams or where their leader might be, I could find some way to make it worth your while. I don't have any more pieces of the mirror, but I could search through my records and see if there's any information or something hidden away that could be helpful.
Could you
Wait.
let her go?
Should she comply? Yeah. If she passes off enough information, if she passes off useful information, then yes, we can cut a deal of sorts. I would want her to be sort of under surveillance of sorts, so she didn't, cause any more
Wait.
problems. But
you're doing a plea bargain? What if she's innocent? Is it called plea bargain, Europa? It's a plea bargain.
Yeah, it's going that direction.
Okay, yeah.
Lance found her at the scene of the crime. She was standing over Bam Bugbearer's body. I assume some sort of infighting. Bam, we had the robes of someone in Veritas. So did Kettle when she was apprehended. I don't know why she needed to sort of
Well, did anybody even do an autonomy on him?
Uh, an autonomy, no. I suppose it is something to look into.
What if he choked on a grape?
Was Kettle covered in? Also, it wasn't like a child. She could have just been shocked.
We've been through this. Kettle is definitely older than we think that Kettle
Kettle's
is.
older, but Bam wasn't.
No, Bam is like that guy who
Bam's
still
like-
lives in his parents' house.
Oh,
He's like
Bam's like
35.
Yeah, Bam's like
And
30,
lives-
40.
Yeah, Bam is like
Just
hanging
kidding. I
out with
thought Bam
kids
was like
that
a
are
kid.
too low.
Oh, no.
I thought I killed a child.
He did. Bam did go skateboarding with Trigger, but he was an adult.
I made him a baby.
Yeah.
I like chibied him. My brain.
Well, she was there. Honestly, when we looked into it, Potpourri is sort of looking into a cause of death of sorts, but she is a druid. That power, I've seen Marilyn eliminate people in ways that I don't understand. But she was the only one there. He had recently passed. His body was still warm when Lance found it, but there was no saving him.
Wait, you said that Lester's a necromancer. We can just get him to go and like give him like a hey, good old 1-2, and then we can ask Bam, hey Bam, who killed you? And then
Would rather not
oh,
guide Lester back down that same path. The spell book that he eventually started using was that of an enchanter.
oh,
He is an old friend. I would rather not see him go down that way again.
sure. And we started him back on that path because we gave him the thing that was his. You're right. That was bad on us.
I'll take the blame. I did not explain it well enough. I perhaps should. But
Yeah.
you have sort of... perhaps there was an abundance of caution on my part in not divulging that information. Treasure.
Is there anything else you
Treasure
feel
can
like
be
you
a
should tell
dangerous
us?
thing. She says enigmatically, as if a dragon might say it.
Well, in the spirit of, spilling secrets, is there anything else we feel like we need to say so that we don't cause another accidental mishap?
It would be in Kettle's best interest if she was able to share information before this goes to trial. I would rather not see the daughter of a friend be punished or put to death for homicide. But
Well, I don't think she should. be.
Especially because we don't know what's homicide. We don't know if he was
Murder.
killed by somebody. Yeah, that.
it's not often that people do drop if they had diseases or something like that. But that's
Well,
that's what
it
potpourri will
feels
determine.
like this is a very easy setup. Not to be immediate, but I just feel like Kettle, from what we understand, is a very low-ranked member of Veritas compared to what we just had to fight. Kettle has like 1/8 their power.
Yes, but she is the daughter of two formerly powerful warriors, so there is a lot of potential there. And
Her genes make her guilty.
no,
But
yeah,
that skirt does. Am I right, Kachi?
I look at your hand. What?
Sorry.
she wears
Jeans.
she wears a pair of
Like jeans.
overall shorts.
It was a jeans pun.
Yeah.
No, I got the pun. I just didn't think it was
I-
worth the high five.
I didn't. Thank you for saying that, Bobby.
It's like, yeah.
I missed it. The fact that it was jeans.
God,
jeans.
they're not all winners,
Yeah,
guys.
okay.
You gotta shoot a couple blanks.
I'm there.
All right.
I'm there. I got there.
You know a lot about people who shooting blanks, don't you, Trigger? No? Oh, Trigger
Because he's
can make a joke.
infertile?
I can't make a joke.
Robert Kachi.
I'm a child. I'm
He's
a child.
Kid.
Because he's infertile.
I'm a child. Oh my! Are you talking about? Are you in front of Gilda?
I will never let this go.
Why don't we go visit the not child in jail?
Yeah, maybe we can convince her to give somebody up.
Yes,
Yeah, I mean,
Or if we
or
find
a
the right
location.
person, if we find the person who actually did it,
yes.
could we maybe?
If
Will your bloodlust be settled then, Gilda?
it's not bloodlust, I simply it
Okay,
is.
go
Playful nudge, playful nudge, playful nudge.
I understand. I have a bit on edge from the previous argument from
Arresting
someone
your
who was less
grandson.
understanding. I agreed to prolong the trial until tomorrow, and that wasn't good enough for Marilyn. But tomorrow we shall look into this. We're collecting sources, we're collecting stories as it is, and we'll sort of put everything together.
Yes, let's
Justice
delay
is swift.
that execution. Just a couple days, right? We're all strapped here. What's next week?
Yeah,
Where we
who's
gonna go?
judge? Who's the judge at the thing?
The wings, my wings will sit in as sort of a judge and sort of a
The
jury.
main three or the fourth one too?
Typically, the wing of shadow would abscond.
Yeah, because it's like
You will.
tie.
It's like a hidden. It's a hidden jury.
It's meant to be. It's meant to be sort of a position of secrecy, though you all know who it really is, but that is not common knowledge. So
Is
I
it an open
suppose-
trial?
Oh yes, of course.
Oh, the whole town will
Great.
be there.
Anyone who's willing,
Great.
anyone who's willing to
Is-
come, our guard, the mechs will guard everything, so no one tries anything too
Good, yeah.
precarious
the
or dangerous. But can't trust Veritas. But hopefully,
Is there an
put
eagle
everything
team for the defense?
an eagle team.
Sorry, legal.
Oh yes, there is a prosecutor who is an eagle.
What's his name? I want to know it right now.
Is that Sam by chance?
You all know
Sam,
Sam.
Sam.
Sam's a great friend.
It is. Would you say it's the Shattered Ship's way, or would you say it's the Cursed Cove way to have an eagle representative?
An eagle representative.
Well-
Hold on, let me think of eagles that I know.
You all know that it's going to be a 3-hour-long processional.
Is it that one bald guy
It's a
though?
salute to all cursed coves, but mostly
Gilda goes, I'm sorry, the jury must be up in a 2-hour session. you got 2 hours.
Oh,
3 minutes.
it's. I couldn't think of a better one, so it's Sam Eagle, but it's spelled ZHAM.
Zam.
Sam.
Sam Eagle.
Ooh,
And you know what? 2 M's.
eagle.
And 2 E's to start Eagle.
Yeah.
And that's the defense or the prostitution.
That is the prosecution.
Prosecution, that one. Yeah.
He was someone who washed up with all the seemingly believable credentials.
So what you're saying is there's nobody on the team of the defense.
I would I would have expected it to be Marilyn, but given her outburst, I don't know if that's for the best. So
Yeah.
if I'm picking
We
up
can
on
ask
what you're
her if she has a plan.
of course, if you all are very supportive of her, if that is something that you would like to step into, I can let the wings.
Boy, would I.
I don't know if that's what Kettle wants.
Let's go talk to her and find out.
I will clarify I was directing to the group, not any individual. Hoping the adults pick up. Trigger shouldn't be the defense, but maybe everyone can.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, what do you mean?
I think this is more of a group project.
Sure.
The life of a human being.
Yeah, no, listen, you can be the paraplegic, Kachi, and you can be is that not it? Paralegal. Sorry, my mistake. Paralegal.
We'll go. Come on, Trigger. We'll
you
go
can-
over. Well,
Down
I'll show you
to
some.
the dungeons, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Or up to the tallest tower.
Oh, Marilyn,
Well,
what happens if
on
I
a
accidentally step on this as our way out? Or Gilda, what happens if I accidentally step on this on my way out?
Oh, nothing.
Oh, cool. So I can?
It's a complicated defense system, so best not
Oh,
play with
so-
it. But
Wait,
there you go.
It's
are
right.
these
Yes,
your wing?
Of course it is, Kachi. Come on.
Of course.
Wait, I just noticed. Hold on, guys.
No, when we walked into the house, I accidentally
Pictures
added
are
a
my
dot
thing.
in the middle. Right here, can you see?
Yes, I can. I thought that was something I put there when I drew the map. I was confused.
No, I was like, oh, look over here, and I clicked, and then I was like, oh, I just drew on the map.
Little dot.
It's like, is that a rope?
Oh, you can erase it. Here, I'll erase it.
Great. Love that. All right.
Guys, we're really dragging this out.
Yeah.
Well, let's go.
I said that was Alan. That was not good.
We gotta hightail it. Oh. Thanks a lot.
Nice.
God damn it, Seth.
Thanks a lot.
None of this is said aloud. I still don't know. I would like to point out that I still do not know that
Trigger
this is
still
a-
hasn't pieced it together.
You might be talking for a while. Don't hold your breath, weapon.
That's a good one too.
Let's
All right,
settle
let's
on
go
that.
tail whip this into shape.
I already did tail. It's not a Pokemon move. Come
We'll
on.
be back in
All right,
2
come on.
legendary actions.
God damn it.
I was trying to find a way to make legendary resistance work. Yes.
to the defense.
Gilda bids you adieu and like deliberately like stays behind in this room to like as you all exit, not giving anyone an opening to like spend too much time in here.
Yeah.
Trigger, if you'd like to make an investigation check as you walk across the button for the Wing of Shadow, you may, with a D4 from Europa, as she pretends to drag you off of it. Cast guidance as she goes to grab you.
Well, that went pretty okay. I mean, I get nothing for investigation, but 19.
Okay. You step onto like this like carving of the Wing of Shadow, and you can feel it kind of like depress slightly. It seems like
Me
it's a
too.
button.
Oh, I would definitely talk to the people who did your laying for your stones here. They're a little uneven.
I suppose watch your step then.
Or, have a notice so no one sues. Speaking of legal fees, let's go downstairs. Okay. All right.
Excellent.
Or are we going
We don't
down
know
or
where
up?
it is.
I thought it was down. Didn't she come from that?
Well,
Where are we going?
Heading
Down?
down.
Down.
Gilda let you know that the holding cells are in the are down the main staircase.
That was such a weird conversation. I feel like there's like a lot of weird stuff for her to hold back on. Man.
Well, as we go down, do we pass by the infirmary again, or
Yes.
is it like
Yeah, you would pass by the main floor that you all like. It's like Stila is still like de-plantifying everything.
can we or can Kachi just like peek my head into is Knife Thorn is the daughter, correct?
Yeah.
The kid?
Yep.
Is Knife Thorn in the infirmary?
Yes, Knifethorn is in the infirmary.
I want to message, like come back down,
Ooh.
like peek in, message. What do you know? Where's the rest of your team?
Ooh. Knifethorn sends back. Haven't seen Onyx. I'm blanking on the Cyclops' name. I can't stop thinking Kethric, but I know it's not Kethric because I'm thinking of Kethric Thorm. Let me check my folder.
Don't mind me just breaking everything.
Zeppelin. Zeppelin Thoroughbred. Zepplin's searching for him. We think he's a rat.
Um, I'll message back and trying to be as quick as possible, not like looming too long. Just like putting down bed sheets. Oh yeah, these towels are very nice. I'm sure the orphans will love these. Anything that you can give me for Kettle, a person who you don't know, but briefly, message back again. Oh, what are their names? No, not Strut. Oh fuck. Oh no, what are their names?
The ones that are kind of like on your side.
Yeah, the ones on our side and the ones not on our
Spider
side.
and Spider and Gilma on your side.
Mm.
Jaws and Borrow, no.
Okay, I'll message that.
Yeah, heads up. Here's the new ally list.
Yes. These two, don't trust them.
All right.
Bad news. Maybe going to try to pin it on them.
Good to know. If you need me in Zeklin, I can find him.
Cool. These towels will do, I guess. You know, I hope that she's been given perfect rations. Thank you.
As Kachi catches up to the rest of the party as they head downstairs. As your steps echoing kind of through the stairwell, Lance is like the first face you see as you head downstairs, as he's kind of like, okay, I've turned around, I'm investigating that someone is coming down the stairs. I thought I dropped Kettle in here, but she must have went somewhere weird. So Kettle is here. Yes. So Lance is here, coming down the stairs. All right, it's you all. Welcome. We had a little incident, and you can see that there's like roots and plants that are like in the ground, like have like grown up like through like the dirt floor here, and there's like puddles of water that are kind of like collecting around the plants. And we had a little bit of an incident, so I would appreciate it if we can all keep a level head.
Of course.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Kids this way. And kind of like steps aside, giving you all a bit of space as you kind of come down, and he kind of takes position, like leaning against like the wall of the stairs, like where like these like two more of these like lizard mechs are posted up here. And you hear the sounds of another one charging in the room next door because I revealed it a little bit too much.
Well, now I'm not going to start combat now that I know that.
Yeah. And there's a dragon upstairs?
Well, yeah.
There's a what? Kettle? Kettle?
Guys, hi.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey, Kettle.
I don't know what the fuck happened. Me and Bam are cool. I don't.
Hey, Kettle. You do not want to say anything right now that it could incriminate you without your lawyer present, which is a good thing that we're here. We would like to legally represent you tomorrow in court. How would you feel about that?
To clarify, we as a unit, as a group, all of us, not just Trigger.
Yeah. I and my expert legal team are here to serve you. At Trigger, Kachi, Gwyn, and Europa United, we care about our clients. If also you happen to have been around asbestos lately, you can let us know, and we would be happy to get you whatever
You are
you
due
need.
financial compensation.
Yes. And I don't know how much that is, but Gwyn will take care of that. Now that you're with your legal team, can you tell us anything about what happened when he died?
We believe that you're innocent, Kettle. That's why we want to defend you. What we're looking for are potential clues or solutions that prove towards your innocence. A name of someone you saw or even didn't see that maybe was there And then I'll use the Mask of Many Faces to turn into Jaws in front of Kettle. How do you feel about this? Have you ever seen this person before? How do you feel about them? Do you think you saw them anywhere near Ham's body?
Oh my goodness, this is a wild maneuver. I
Oh, while we do that, can I then message Kettle like Jaws blank bad, Spider blank good?
Yes, you send the update as well. With this plan going off, I need a persuasion check first from Gwyn with advantage because you're convincing Kettle, who considers you an ally. You're just trying to convince her to pick up on what you're saying, and I'm going to do an insight check for her because it's pretty good.
Nice.
Oh, damn.
Good.
Okay.
15 plus 9 is 24.
Very nice. And she also rolled well a natural 19 on an insight check, so she's picking up on. Oh. Okay. I see. But I'm going to need a deception check as well, as you are in, as Lance is keeping an eye on all of you.
Right.
And with that one, Europa will cast guidance on you.
Ooh, okay.
And Lance is going to make a perception check.
Really, really good. 29.
Oh my god. Okay, that
I
is
am a liar. I am meant to lie.
that is
Liar!
very good.
Born to lie, forced to shoot a bow.
Lance would need a nat 20 to even come close. That is a natural 7. He does not pick up on the current round of conversation, but as plans are being pitched and formulated while he's in the room, he will be continuing to make checks against some of these. But
Cool.
Kettle. Okay. Yeah, when I got to BAM's, the reason I went inside is because I saw a human member of Veritas, leaving someone who I think has always been a little shady.
Was that a member of any particular group of Veritas? It could be any of them. The Royal Rumblers. Does that sound familiar?
Europa kind of leans forward. We're supposed to have killed them.
Yeah, that is a problem.
Well, we killed them after. This happened before.
We did, but she's still alive.
But potentially there was
Right.
a
Maybe it wasn't, or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, there was
In the
a,
Indigo Shredders.
or it could have been, part of the elite group, the Midnight Symphony, a member that needed to take care of Bam for being a rat.
Whoa. Kachi, you're thinking so smart.
Also, if it just kind of looks like he just like kind of up and died, that's okay too.
Well,
Sometimes
the reason there's suspicion on you is because Kettle, you were found when the body was still warm, and both of you had cloaks on you. So we need to know, why did you have that cloak on you? And how does that relate to seeing this person? Was it their cloak?
excuse me, sorry, you're right. Actually, I get real quick. Sorry, Lance, we've been told that you're going to be in judgment of tomorrow's proceedings. We do request some time to be with our client at this point so as not to sway the results of our trial. I hope you will respect this
I'm recusing
confidential.
myself from judgment since
I don't know what that word means.
I'm not going to be on the panel.
I'm not going to be on the panel since I was
What?
the one who arrived at the crime scene first. I'll be a witness instead.
But if you're not going to be there and the stupid shadowy one's not going to be there, that just means it's two people.
I haven't discussed it fully with the other wings, but perhaps someone will fill in.
Interesting.
Does it have to be a unanimous jury? Yeah. What? Could you please explain the precepts of law to me?
Yeah,
Three-
we're
three-
representing client for the first time tomorrow, so we want to know
Yes.
what the laws are.
Although I don't want our client to be discouraged by our first time as three small guys and a werewoman legal firm. We are here for you.
There are 3 wings that will sit on the panel. It is, and the final decision comes down to those 3. Majority decision is final.
Okay, so we need to
So-
convince 2 people.
2 out of 3.
Majority. 2 out of 3. Okay, I can count that much. That's good. Awesome. Great.
1, 2,
Yep. And then one more is just 3. I got that. Okay.
and then that's the third.
Typically, it would be me and Blanche and Stila. We've done a number of these, not of this scope, perhaps. Not very often. But
Wait, Lance, are you going to be on the witness stand?
yes.
Are you okay with a harsh cross examination? Because I might be very firm with my cross examination.
If Timur delivers them.
I can handle it, kid.
Okay. I want you to know it's nothing personal. It's just law.
Trigger, where did you get that coffee?
What?
You really need to limit your caffeine intake. You've been drinking way too much.
But I am feeling very legally smart right now.
Where did you get a
Legally smart.
PA? Where did the orphan come from?
I did.
Uh,
Okay,
But
thanks enough, Thorne.
in response to
Back
what you guys are pitching here with Kachi and Gwyn, kind of I'll let even if Europa and Trigger are weighing in, I'll let Kachi and Gwyn be the one making charisma rolls. You're welcome. As the kind of pitching the idea, like, okay, where'd this cloak come from? You have gotten Kettle on board. Oh, yeah, I picked that up from. It got caught in the door when that lady, Jaws, I think her name is, when she ran off, left it behind, and it was raining and shit. So I put it on.
That's smart. I mean, I understand. You just see a cloak, dark of night. You don't know what color it is. You don't know what they're doing.
Well, Kettle, are you colorblind?
I think Gilda knows that I'm on a team.
I don't think Gilda knows anything.
Well, because you're not on a team, Kettle.
Yeah, you just got mixed around with the wrong people.
They were telling you that they needed you based on the connection to who your family is,
Oh,
right?
okay.
Because your family has always been very loyal to Gilda.
That's why
If a
this
certain-
decision to capture you in this prison is so difficult for Gilda, because your family and Gilda have been good.
If a certain tabaxi was strutting about trying to weigh in on their weight of the situation because they knew that you knew Lance personally, they clearly strong-armed you.
Okay. Yeah. Like. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because, like, I helped people out that I thought were curse breakers, like you guys.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the time that you knew that they were Veritas, who could you go to? You couldn't go to your parents. You couldn't go to Gilda. That would incriminate you. You were just a kid not knowing what to do.
A moth
I
drawn to the
realized-
flame.
You both reached for the gun.
I didn't even realize it till the storm, and that's when all this went down.
Exactly.
It wasn't until you looked down at the dead body in front of you that you even knew he was dead. Oh wait, yeah, that's how that.
How did Bam look, by the way? How did he
Yeah,
go?
like
Give me another deception check.
Mhm.
I'll say you can make it with advantage from Kachi and Gwyn working together with a D4 from Europa, and basically when you're rolling high enough, Lance isn't really picking up on a
32.
curse. Okay, so it'll be another
Christ.
nat 20 or nothing. That is a 15. Not good enough. So the layers of the lie that we have passed to Kettle without Lance picking up on it. We're framing Jaws. The cloak came from the door, and Veritas was exploiting her for her family's connection. She didn't even know she was working for them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We
great.
do need to figure out how Bam died.
Yeah. Did it
Spirit
look
guardians?
divine in nature?
Or was he like chopped up? Like,
No. When I went in, which I did because Jaws left looking suspicious.
you heard a scream and ran for your
Yeah,
friend's safety.
like any good curse breaker should.
Mhm.
You saw a strange necromantic glow.
Yeah, because his body was just laying there.
Killed by spirit guardians.
It was.
Hey.
It did look like necromantic. There was like
Uh,
it looked like something had like cursed him to death.
no.
Well, that's weird, and I have no idea what that's about.
Also, if it's easier, Kettle, we can just say you were buying drugs from him. It's okay. Were you?
Do we need that?
We don't need that. We don't
I
need that.
think selling a little bit of. Oh,
I don't
are you
think-
sure?
Yeah, I don't think we're like, hey, I didn't kill him. I bought drugs
That's
from him.
fine.
And then he was,
Okay,
and then
fine.
I
you
mean-
didn't buy drugs from him.
You're
But
like,
if you were to
I
buy
didn't kill him,
drugs
I
from
just had a motive.
someone,
My brother
If you were-
probably buys drugs from him.
oh, great.
We don't need that.
No.
That's a motive. We don't need
Yeah.
motives.
No.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I was just looking for a place to buy drugs. But yeah, yeah,
No,
okay.
He's dead now.
Oh yeah, you just go to my brother.
Oh.
I knew it. It's always the instrument player.
Well, he's in the kitchen, right?
I'm in the kitchen.
Now.
Doesn't
Oh,
he work in the kitchen?
If is Pluck in the kitchen, he's gonna burn that place down.
Yeah, Pluck's
Oh,
on stage.
Pluck's the bard.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's
I thought he was in the kitchen momentarily, and then not a skeleton
Yes.
was
yes.
filling
Filling
in.
in for sure.
right. That's what it was. Okay.
Okay. I think that we have a really solid defense for tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, I don't fully know what happened.
You just know you didn't do it.
I just wish I could get like a message, to my family.
Well, we're allowed to do that openly. So you can just
I'll message as we like talk. Trigger, you had that great defense. You had that great. What was that saying that you always say? What do you need to tell them?
Not for my family. It's for you. Bam had a message he wanted to pass to home base that Onyx sending his message is like one sentence, but it's back.
It's a run-on.
It's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Sending needed to get a message back to base that Onyx is compromised. We think he's a traitor.
Piling up paperwork. This is going to be so much paperwork. Where are we going to find the fees? Lance, are you going
hey.
to compensate?
We work pro bones, okay?
And then
More
he
bones?
passes it back to you, Kachi. I hid the message at Bam's house when Lance came in.
Oh, so we got to find that note.
Yeah, can I message back location? Question mark.
Under the rug. It's the only one.
It's
got one-
it's Bam's
good
house.
old
I'm not
one
expecting
rug.
a lavish furnished apartment.
Under the rug, Druid crafted to hide it.
Cool.
We go in and it's like there's a drug rug right there. Like he's got like a lot of like Rastafarian culture. So you're like, oh god, it
We
could
walk
be
into so
anywhere.
many rugs.
It's
It's
this
just
man is a
all-
traveling
he's
carpet
selling
salesman.
rugs.
That one has a body in
rug-
it.
We unseam it. This rug is full of coke. What has been
That's
going
what-
on?
That is what Trigger needs. Okay, great. We will tell your family. Also, stay strong.
Yeah.
Here's a few blankets from upstairs. I don't know how they're treating you in this pigsty. but
Make sure
we're
you do
gonna
a
make
lot
sure we
of
take care.
punches.
That's really really nice. It's kind of wet and damp in here, and then there's like spears on the wall. It's like a just in case situation.
Yeah. Hey,
Mm.
and I'm not here to kind of guide based on appearances. If I were, I would have given a lot of more advice to Gwyn over the time that I've known him. But for tomorrow, you want to look sympathetic, okay? So most of sympathetic is pathetic. I want you to take out some of your piercings that'll look a little too hardcore, okay? I
All
want
right.
you to kind of keep it back to basics, okay?
Okay.
I'm a poor country bumpkin. I just like to bake things. If you can just look a little bit like you've been crying because you got caught up in the wrong, it's
I
all
just moved
about
here. I just
perception.
moved here from the big city. I'm a
Yeah,
fish out
no,
of
no, no,
water.
no, 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 no. You move to the big. Oh gosh, you're never gonna. This is gonna be horrible.
Okay,
Oh,
I think we're losing focus. Kettle, why don't you rest and we'll.
Yes.
All right. I appreciate
go
the
rest.
blankets and getting the message, and the
Mm.
council. And you know what? Thank you, Lance, for letting them in.
Yes. Thank you, Lance.
Even though that's your legal right as our rep, it doesn't matter. Come on.
We would assume. We don't know what the rights are of you
Yeah,
who live here.
seems really loosely drawn up.
Kid's right. But
I think Gilda's
Hey.
thanks for not,
What?
making plants attack me.
Of course not. Please.
I don't have that ability.
What, look like a druid?
Do I? Okay. Well, we're gonna go do some hard hitting. We're gonna hit some books, and
We
I
might
hope
even
that they
read
don't
them.
hit back. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So our party ventures off from their meeting with Kettle, Crimsonwood, Svetzel, makes their way up and back to the main level of Gilda's Keep. Stila has finally scraped the vines and things off of the mech in the area, and is back to sort of doing a half-hearted patrol, kind of wandering, kind of like up and down, back and forth, poking in to make sure, like, is Knifethorn okay? Is there anyone that needs, like, there's probably still a few patients here from like the storm that got like caught by something or under debris. This being like a solid infirmary is what Knifethorn is kind of filling in for their mom.
Stila, in your time here, you've never seen the Veritas work other than the groups that they have. You've never seen them work fully together, correct?
Fully together,
Like in a collective more than singular groups.
oh, like mobilizing kind of like groups
Mm.
together. No.
Wearing a unified front.
Yeah, I mean, there's been a couple groups that seem a bit closer to like gangs than an army, and I've had to like knock some sense into them and stuff before, but
Yeah.
groups are never bigger than like 4 or 5.
Okay. I was just, something had crossed our mind of what if someone just had it in for Kettle because of her family, and maybe another team wanted to, take her out. I don't know. I mean, we all know Kettle. We all know her family. I wouldn't want to see anything happen to this kid if someone else had it out for her.
Give me a persuasion check, Kachi, and I'm also gonna say, because of the depth that you've worked with Stila, you can also make this an advantage.
Oh, incredible. Natural 20.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Okay.
I got 2 in a row. I just rolled just for shits and giggles.
This is insane. I also rolled a natural 20 for like, as like, okay, how strong are the orders that Stila is adhering to? And we both just crit. So I'm gonna say you rolled 2 nat 20s.
We all kill her.
We all fight. Stila kind of looks up at you, Trigger, kind of like holds a hand out, like, hey, I'm acting in an official capacity tomorrow, so we shouldn't talk too much more about this. But hey,
of course,
that thought crossed my mind too.
Okay. And again, we are now her legal team. I don't want to
Oh,
have any, cross, bad blood or anything.
she's in good hands. You guys are
Good.
glad
Yeah.
that you guys can help her out.
I actually think this
Thank you.
sets a really dangerous precedent if legal teams can start to. Oh, man, this is weird.
Trigger is trying to come up with it's also figuring out how to restructure the entire thing. But yes, so having luckily passed by, I've made a note that you've planted this idea in Steela's mind with back-to-back natural 20s, a
That's
crime
crazy.
scene to investigate, a trial tomorrow, and still the mystery of Veritas left before you. That's where we'll end it for tonight with Shattered Ships.
Are we lawyers now?
Tomorrow, yeah, we do a Tom Clancy tomorrow. It's like a James Patterson.